Hello, my name is Jason Jones, and I'm the VP of Sales for SkySwitch. I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm here to give you an overview of the SkySwitch Reseller Admin Console, or commonly known as our Dash Manager. This is a single pane of glass that allows our resellers to manage all their cloud PBXs, all their SIP trunking, all their call center environments, and all the other tools and platforms that are offered by the SkySwitch white label ecosystem to manage it at their fingertips and support their customers at a very high level. This is the dashboard right here showing all the registered devices that they have. They can quickly click into a customer and reveal those particular endpoints that are configured in the cloud PBX. If they weren't registered, they'd be red. Since they are registered, they're green. Green's good. We scroll down here, it's going to give them in this next widget a list of all the services that they have deployed on the platform. CNAME, fax ATAs, instant fax portals, local numbers, toll-free numbers, etc. All these widgets are completely configurable and customizable. So if they don't want these widgets on their screen, they can go into reseller settings and choose what services they want this particular user to see, what access to widgets, access to plugins, access menu. We've got a 2FA login method because we're all about security at SkySwitch, so we want to protect our resellers and protect our network. So you've got credentials and you can reset your passwords here, and you can add any amount of users that you need. What is also unique to us also at SkySwitch is that we have API integration to the Yealink RPS provisioning system, Jenny, 888 VoIP, ConnectWise, the Polycom ZTP provisioning platform, 3CX, and voice-enabled directories in here. You would simply choose what you want and enter your API keys in here, and it would enable API connectivity into Jenny as a distributor, and it would reveal in the SkySwitch store all the Jenny endpoints that are available to the SkySwitch user. Real quick, what SkySwitch really is all about is about a quote-to-cash system. This platform allows our resellers a built-in quoting platform wherein they can create quotes, send those electronically to their prospects with electronic signatures, get our resellers, get their customers to sign those electronically, submit those back in, and move that order directly into the billing platform. Then it can move into the SkySwitch store. They can order the endpoints inside the SkySwitch store, drop ship the endpoints to the customer, pre-provisioned, so it is truly plug and play for the end user. What advantages do they get out of the SkySwitch store? Well, they get cloud cache, 15x points on SNOM products or on Yealink products. Distributors set up what products and what endpoints they want to have reward points associated to. So it keeps our resellers engaged into ordering out of the store and keeping this back office automation flowing through their system, because once they quote it, move it to billing, set it up for next month's statements, auto send, they go into the store, they order their endpoints, they drop ship them, and what happens via API to our distributors, it'll push the MAC addresses back within 10 minutes, and then they can provision those phones directly into the PBX. Good back office workflow, streamlining the reseller operation so they can generate more profitability. Let's go in here real quick to the different types of portals that are in here. DIDs are very, very important to telephony because we have to take inbound calls and make outbound calls. We manage all the carrier services for our resellers, and this allows them to search all the inventory that they have in the platform. So I'm going to look up my own phone number here, which is based out of Rancho Bernardo, California. The carrier's flow route, it's tier A, it's T.38 compliant, and I can click and show the services, and it's going to load all the services that I have configured within this platform. I've got CNAME, it's configured to a PBX, my extension, it's got E911 configured on it, and it has SMS activated on this DID, which means I can deliver SMS down to my extension, down to my mobile apps with no problem. It's already activated for it, and I can send and receive SMS all day long. This is very, very important because it allows our resellers to go in not only to manage numbers and reroute numbers and repurpose numbers, but they can also purchase numbers. So they can go in and search, find a number in the 619 area code of San Diego, California, and it'll bring up inventory. If they wanted to look up 200 numbers, they could bring up 200 numbers and purchase 200 numbers. This is instantaneous accessibility in because we are connected via API to all these different carriers out there, to a multitude of different carriers, and I can grab, purchase, and then route these numbers instantaneously on the platform. I can route it as a PBX within a SIP trunk. I can route it as a fax number, instant fax portal, to email, or to a fax ETA, or to a gateway. Okay, very, very easy. Next portal we have here is our SBC, managing all the inbound minutes, outbound minutes, all the fax minutes, all the SMS. You've got account activity, you've got view records, you've got view statistics on here. So this allows our resellers to see exactly how many minutes are coming in. Understand the SkySwitch backend is pay per use, pay for what you consume only. We don't build bundles and allow our resellers to resell it. They can package it 100% and themselves and customize their bundles themselves to truly differentiate themselves within their geographic regions. So they're not looking like a lot of the national retail providers like the Ring Centrals and the Vonages. They are being able to customize their UCaaS offering specifically for their market, specifically targeted for their end users, which gives them differentiation. Okay, let's go into the PBX. This is the core of our platform. This allows you to program cloud PBXs. This allows you to add SIP trunks to a premise-based PBX. This allows you to get reporting. This allows you to create a call center environment. So all these quick and easy to deploy services are right here at the fingertips of every reseller. So if I were to look up the SkySwitch PBX, I'm going to look up my own extension at extension 4905. But when you bring up a PBX, it's going to give you all the statistics of that PBX. Users, applications that are programmed, the statistics, this month, the previous month, the hour, by the minute, whatever the peak call activity, the current active calls you have going on in the platform. It gives you real-time information, allowing our resellers to better manage and support their customers. If I click into users, I click into my extension of 4905, and you're going to see my extension, Jason Jones, and you can see my whole profile information, password, my caller ID, my 911 DID, and all the other programmable attributes of my profile. Again, we activate services by user scope. I'm a basic user, but if I were to select myself as a call center agent, it would activate in my user portal all the agent connectivity and all the agent features and functionality. If I select supervisor, the same thing. It'll reveal call whisper, call barge. Just all those other features of a call center supervisor, it's going to reveal that to the end user. Or office manager scope, which allows me as an office manager to manage the entire PBX, to add users, delete users, reroute phone numbers, because employees come and go. And sometimes there's an office manager at the customer side that can manage all those moves, adds, and changes. So it's very handy for our resellers. So that is our an extension. I want to show you the different phones that you can add to a user account. As you can see, I've got my Teams connector activated inside my extension. We support Teams at a very high level at SkySwitch and with the assistance of BCM One as our parent company. So Cloud PBX, I'm going to register that Teams user as a device inside the PBX, bringing the full PBX capability to the Teams user. Or I can do Teams via SIP through BCM One, or I can do Teams direct routing through BCM One. If I wish to add a phone, I can add a phone to my extension, and I can add unlimited phones in my extension. As you can see, we support many different manufacturer type phones and models of phones, but the two most popular manufacturer headsets on our platform are Polycom and Yealink. So these phones are not registered right now, but if I were to take those and plug those in, they would register right into my account, and then I could make phone calls or receive phone calls out of those devices. Conference bridges, auto attendance, call queues, time frames, music on hold, trunking, inventory. There's two types of inventory. It's either phones or phone numbers. These are all the components that make up a cloud PBX, okay? And then we have reporting. Reporting is very important to a reseller because they need to support their customers with tier 1, tier 2 support. SkySwitch does the tier 3, our resellers do the tier 1, tier 2. We'll help them with tier 2, but we prefer that they do the tier 1 and do the legwork first. And then if they can't answer that issue or that problem, they bring it to us. We've got content audit logs and content logging. We're fully HIPAA compliant at the switch level. So if you need to drill in and filter a user who listened to a voicemail that shouldn't have, you can go in, time, date, user stamp on any listen, any deletion, any movement of any content within the platform. We'll know about it and can report on it. We also give you a QoS score per call, and we have SIP call traces that will allow our customers to go in and troubleshoot a problem call for their customer. We have managed meetings in here too. So if you need to add a meeting or add that functionality, you can add web and video conferencing solutions, just like a Zoom, just like a WebEx, for your end users as a reseller. We even have a video surveillance platform that's in the SkySwitch ecosystem that allows resellers to go in and deploy IP cameras and bill for those cameras on a monthly recurring basis. Again, our resellers' customers have money to spend. If we can provide them more services and more platforms, then our resellers can generate more revenue through our platform and build a strong and profitable monthly recurring business model.